Alright, let's talk about building wealth without betting the farm. In a world where financial headlines are constantly screaming for your attention, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or even paralyzed by all the choices and risks out there. But here's the good news: you don't need to be a Wall Street genius or take wild risks to grow your money steadily and safely. I know, the world seems risky, stocks swing, crypto crashes, and everywhere you look, someone's pitching the next big thing. It can feel like you're just one bad decision away from losing it all, and that fear can keep you stuck on the sidelines. But you want your money to grow, not disappear overnight. You want to build a future you can count on, not just chase the latest trend and hope for the best. So, how do you build wealth in a high-risk world without all the stress? The answer is simpler than you might think, and it starts with a few smart habits that anyone can master. First thing, automate your savings. This is the foundation of any solid wealth-building plan, and it's something you can set up in just a few minutes. I'm not talking about stashing away leftovers at the end of the month. Let's be honest, if you wait until everything else is paid, there's rarely much left to save. Set up automatic transfers that pay your future self first, every paycheck. Treat your savings like a non-negotiable bill, something that happens before you even see the money in your checking account. Even a small percentage adds up. You don't need to start big. Consistency is what matters most. Over time, those small amounts snowball into something significant. Seriously, you'll be amazed how fast it grows when you don't even think about it. Next up, diversify. This is your shield against the unexpected. I know, you've heard it a million times. But here's the deal. It works. Diversification is the time-tested way to protect your wealth from the wild ups and downs of any single investment. Don't just put all your money in a single stock or shiny new crypto coin. That's like putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping nothing goes wrong. Instead, use index funds or ETFs. These are simple, low-cost ways to own a piece of hundreds or even thousands of companies at once, without having to pick winners and losers yourself. These bundles spread your money across hundreds of companies. That way, if one company stumbles, it barely makes a dent in your overall portfolio. If one tanks, your whole portfolio isn't going down with it. Diversification is like having a safety net for your investments, so you can sleep easier at night. It's like having a whole team backing you up, instead of just one player. When you spread your bets, you give yourself a much better chance of winning over the long run. Now let's talk about emergency funds. Boring? Maybe. Essential? Absolutely. Think of it as your financial airbag. You hope you never need it, but you'll be glad it's there if you do. 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, sitting in a high-yield savings account, gives you a safety net. So you don't have to sell investments in a panic if life throws you a curveball. Lost your job? Unexpected medical bill? Your emergency fund has your back. And remember, compounding is your secret weapon. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow on itself, creating a snowball effect that can turn small, regular contributions into a surprisingly large sum. The sooner you start, the less you need to contribute over time. Time is your greatest ally, so don't wait for the perfect moment. Just get started, even if it's small. It's money growing on money, and it's as close to magic as you can get in finance. The results might seem slow at first, but stick with it and you'll be amazed at what happens over the years. Last tip, keep your emotions in check. The market will have its ups and downs, and it's easy to get caught up in the drama. Don't let headlines scare you into selling out at the wrong time. Emotional decisions are the enemy of long-term wealth. Investing is a long game. It's about pacing yourself, not sprinting. The people who win are the ones who stay the course, even when things get bumpy. Trust the process, stick to your strategy, and tune out the noise. Set clear goals, review your plan regularly, and remind yourself why you started in the first place. So if you want to build wealth with low risk, focus on automation, diversification, and patience. These are the habits that separate successful investors from the rest. Play it smart, stay consistent, and let your money work for you, even in a crazy world. Remember, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be persistent. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more simple strategies that actually work. See you next time. And remember, your financial future is built one smart decision at a time.